I'm here to talk about the social media and all that, but I'm also here to talk about stakeholders. Now, a couple months ago in February, I was fortunate to be part of a group that was over at the Noise Arts Garage called Creative Atlantic City. I see some faces here that were at Creative Atlantic City. And what that was a gathering of people that all had a stake in Atlantic City. Maybe they worked here, maybe they lived here. But what that showed me is that there's a lot of people that really care and really want to get the message out. So now that's what we're talking about today, getting the message out. So from Creative Atlantic City, myself, my business partner here, Brendan, and some other people, Janet, are starting a new outreach program that tries to promote Atlantic City as more than a place to play. We hear great things about different things that are being developed, but we think that Atlantic City can be a great business community as well. So actually launching tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. at Carnegie Library, we're doing a collaborative meeting about it. We're calling this initiative Live.Work.AC, which is what we're talking about the hashtag for this whole initiative being. And the idea is that there are businesses in Atlantic City that enjoy being in Atlantic City. We chose to put our business in Atlantic City for a couple of reasons. Number one, Brendan and I were business partners. We went to college in Philadelphia, right in the middle of downtown Philadelphia at the University of the Arts. Loved the urban feel, the hustle and bustle, the opportunities, the other businesses that we were surrounded with. So when it came time to locate a business, did we want to be in a suburban office park surrounded by parking lots? Or did we want to be in a city? And I think that there's a lot of other businesses outside this area that would want to be in a city. So Live.Work.AC aims to locate the businesses in the city and do little features on them, okay? Do a brief, a little paragraph about it, and then put that out through the social media network. Now here's where stakeholders comes in. Everybody that was involved in Creative AC is a stakeholder. Everybody that's sitting in this room right now is a stakeholder. If you weren't a stakeholder, you wouldn't be here. And everybody in this room knows other people that are stakeholders. And this is how grassroots works. Social media is like the watering and fertilizing of grassroots, if you will. It's how we can really make it grow. So if we put stories together on a website called Live.Work.AC.com, on Facebook, Facebook.com/Live.Work.AC, and on Twitter and everything else that will be set up tomorrow when we launch, we can use these stakeholders and we can use this grassroots to then take these messages and say, hey, look at this business. This business is in Atlantic City, and they like being in Atlantic City because when they get done work in July, they can change into their bathing suit and jump in the ocean. Tell me somebody in Collingswood or anywhere else that can do that. That's part of our value proposition. But the only way that we can get this word out is through grassroots. So if somebody out here happens to start following Live.Work.AC and sees a business, if you're a stakeholder, it's your job to then forward that. Because everybody who's involved in social media has a couple hundred friends or contacts or likes. That's the network. That's the spider web. That's how we get the word out. So we want people who, in this area, we know people that live in Philadelphia and Cherry Hill. Let's get those friends looking at it and go, oh, Atlantic City's got office buildings. Atlantic City has professional offices. So this is the motion that we're trying to go through, and this is just one example of how we can use social media and the stakeholders that are involved to really start to promote these things. So I'll finish up by saying if anybody else is interested in learning more about Live.Work.AC, Carnegie Library, 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to launch it. We're going to talk further about it. We're going to try to identify the businesses to start with, and we're going to try to get people on board to say, yeah, I'm going to promote this.